And to kick off our stories today, Juliana Olayode tenders apology to Funke Akindele. Following the uncertainty that rocked their relationship, former Jenifa's Diary star Juliana Olayode has tendered a public apology to her former boss, Funke Akindele. Juliana took to her Instagram page writing, and I quote, "As a teenager, my career in the mainstream entertainment industry started where many people who have put in years of hard work could only dream of. How could a neophyte even start with the mainstream if not for a miracle? In my own case, the mercy of God and unmerited favor was evident. I broke into the industry by playing a friend and co-lead with a screen goddess who had put in decades of hard work and unprecedented creativity even at that time. God used Auntie Funke Akindele at Funke Akindele to put me into the limelight. It was a shocker for me, especially at that tender age, when I had barely left secondary school. The kind of fame I earned from playing Toyosi in Jenifa's Diary was too enormous for my understanding. However, the lack of industry nitty-gritty started manifesting in me, coupled with the fact that I had a guardian manager who didn't understand how the entertainment industry works, and I believed anything he feels and says. The Guardian sent an email to Scene 1 TV, the producers of the sitcom, which entire content I wasn't aware of until recently. The story of my goofs at the takeoff of my career could not be exhausted in a million words. I want to use this opportunity to apologize to Auntie Funke Akindele. I am incredibly sorry for how I hurt you and how the email that was sent hurt you. Please forgive me for my childish mistakes of the past. I am deeply sorry for everything. I love you eternally, Auntie Funke." She also added, "Please note, I just feel the burden to make this official is not an attempt for people to help me beg her. I have met Auntie Funke. She has forgiven me, she hugged me, prayed for me, cooked for me like she used to in those good old days. Jollof rice, selemi meji. Fried rice and sweet chicken, laugh out loud, I am her baby forever. She is such a sweet soul. The good days are back and you should probably anticipate. I love you all. Thank you." End of quote. If you would recall, Juliana Olayode and Funke Akindele fell apart some years back, which in turn saw her being removed from her role as Toyosi on the popular sitcom Jenifa's Diary.
All right, so I saw this and I was like, okay, it's just good that, you know, she feels that the urge to apologize all over again, because I think she said that she just found out that Guardian sent a letter to Scene 1 she was not aware of. And I tell you this, I think I understand this so many times when people don't go through the process and they just arrive at a position that is bigger than them, they tend to not know how to use it or behave. Not only her, I've seen it play out. Like, okay, maybe you just see certain positions where some people are not supposed to be because they did not go through the process, they just there. Because they did not rise through the ropes, you can actually see the lapses, which I truly understand from what. So she didn't know how to behave because you know, she was just in secondary school. And as she said, it's something that people have even been working for and they've not even gotten such exposure. She just came from nowhere and it happened like that, bah. And then there was no manager that even understood that industry that could help her. You know, and yeah, it's good that she's apologized.
I'll say even the manager found himself in that position.
Yes, even in that position because they were not the right managers.
Exactly.
If she had a right manager at that point,
this wouldn't even happen.
It won't happen. They would have helped her.
A lot of people don't understand why certain artists would like to have managers who are like father figures or mother figures to them, so that they actually see. Wizkid has Sunday. He has been with him for the longest, right?
So Sunday is in this industry. That person might even be like a mother or father to her, but because they don't understand the entertainment.
It's very important to, because there's a point where you get to in your life, like you start to have all the accolades, the whole attention is on you. At that point, you have to be careful because it's like a godlike power. If you're like, okay, I've gotten to this point, now I can negotiate and collect any amount of money. Now I can tell anybody anything I want and they will get it done. At that point, you need to be careful. You have to have the right people who are able to negotiate properly. See, sometimes nobody the artist or the star that is the person being proud. Sometimes it's the management. The star might be the humblest person, might be very humble, might be very easygoing, But have you spoken to managers before? Ah, my
No,
goodness.
no, don't.
So managers are.
I don't go there.
So they take it.
They spoil the work for
yes,
the
they put the whole stardom
artists.
on their head and they start to go all out, and they probably would roughen up the wrong spaces, roughen up the wrong people. These people they are not supposed to talk to in a certain way. Especially people who have felt like, you know what, I was part of the people that made you. You cannot come and start doing this to me. I appreciate your effort. I appreciate everything. See, for instance, we know that Whiskey left Banky, right? But they did it in a very matured way. There must have been issues. There must have been, okay, we didn't meet up this, you didn't meet up. But he knows that this man, no, he made me. Do you understand? So there's a way you would amicably, not burn bridges. Managers don't care about the relationship that you built for years. They will burn the bridge now because they care about their money, their percentage, what they want right now, or the deals they're going to get in the future. So,
yeah, I definitely agree, and I will also say, because it has happened to me, there was somebody, like a new artist that, you know, was just coming out and all, and I was like, oh, okay, this person, let me even try and help you. Manager now messaged me and said, hey, babe. I just left the message there because I don't have strength. I cannot start speaking English. Like, if you don't know your job. And sometimes you even run into some artists. Sometimes maybe we've been trying to book an artist to come on the show or something, and then the artist is proving difficult. You now see the artist outside and say, Ngwa. They'll not say, oh, I never heard about this booking.
Sometimes they never hear about it, or they don't know. So
managers really need to stop doing the most, because going behind her to now send this damning email to Funke Akindele that was enough to get her taken off the show. So where's the manager now?
And I think, again, sometimes people don't balance things well. Yeah, so we are human beings, and things will happen, like there will be friction. But when you look at that person, you look back and you think that what the good that that person has done for you outweighs this little thing or this hurts. You know, so we're bound to like step on one another's toes and all that. But there are some times that I just look at, has this person been good to me? How good has this person been?
So now we don't know what was inside the email.
Yes, I tell you.
I wish we had the actual contents of, we'll now say, or
you get.
So there are some things that will hit you and be like, not from this person. You know, that kind of thing. Like, there'll be a lot of disappointment that comes with it. And you'll be like, okay, you know what? Let's just cut off.